I'm just here to deliver you some pretty upsetting news. I don't know if many of you have found out yet, but mod support is no longer coming to Skyrim, due to come out later on this fall, before the winter in November, and Fallout 4 is now going to be mod free. Bethesda has just recently finished announcing that they have given up on trying to deliver mod support to both games. Now, first of all, I know all of you are very disappointed and a lot of you are not going to care, but for a lot of people this is going to be a real big deal, because mod support, being how large it is and how extremely creative and how expansive the community is, a lot of people who are just finding out this news are probably not going to be too pleased with Sony over this, not to mention Bethesda. And there's a whole lot of us that probably saw it coming. I, for one, am disappointed because I don't have a computer with me that can follow through with mod support. Or rather, not with mod support, because that's not really a thing. But I've been playing Skyrim right now for a bit over 5 years. Well, I think it's about 5 years, and ever since I got a hold of the PC version, the only thing that I've been wanting to do is mods, and more mods. I probably spent more time wandering around, comparing and viewing mods that would make the game feel even better than Bethesda made their product turn out to be the way it was in its vanilla mode. And if you have never been looking for mods, you'll notice that the Nexus community in particular has a whole lot of creative developers that have put a lot of heart and a lot of soul into the games that really add a whole lot more depth, some silliness, and some real good fun for the games. Now, it's not to say that Skyrim is bad or Fallout is bad. It's just, with mods, it could be potentially made so much better because the community is just that talented. And to see this kind of thing go away because Bethesda has given up the fight, it's so upsetting, and it's such a waste of potential. Now, I just got finished with talking with the tech support on PlayStation Network's live chat, and they have allowed a refund of the game based solely on the fact that it is no longer being promised mod support, even though it was promised in the description of the game when it was purchased from the store. Now, I still have Skyrim for the Xbox 360, and I still have Skyrim for the PC, even though I can't play it. And I would probably still be able to get it for free if I decide to, because I've got the PC version, but I would really much rather be playing on the PlayStation now, because it's going to take me literally forever to afford a console that is going to be able to play Skyrim in its brand new state that it's going to be released in. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one in the boat. This is a very difficult to swallow move. I mean, this is something that I've been waiting for quite a while, to play mods on a console version game. And yeah, PC is in fact the master race, but for people on a budget, or people that really cannot afford to take money away from their personal lives so that if they can afford a computer that will run for them, it really is very difficult to swallow. And I know a whole lot of people that would just really love to have mod support for the console versions, and they were also looking forward to it. I don't know if they have found out yet, but I'm pretty sure when they find out, they're going to go on a bit of a ranting rampage over what has happened. So, the only way I can really express my disappointment is maybe 100 different ways, but I'm just going to say that it's total bullshit. I mean, I would gladly have kept the Skyrim remaster, but I just purchased it on the PSN just simply because the support was offered for mods, and they've been trying to get this done for quite a while, but now that's not coming out, I just really have no use for it. I mean, a prettier Skyrim would be nice to play, but I would really much rather sooner get myself a new computer, because I'm really not that desperate to play it. I would just really like to. But what I want to know is, what is everyone else's opinion on the matter? Do you feel the same way? Do you feel like that this is going to maybe affect your decision to even maybe buy the new PlayStation that's coming out? Or do you ever think that maybe someday in the future mod support will ever come for consoles? And if you want to read up on the article, it is on the internet right now. The first one that I found was written by Polygon. But if you really want to know more about what's going on, you should really check it out. Because it says right here that despite the original plans, developer Bethesda will no longer be bringing support for mods to the PlayStation version of Fallout 4 or the upcoming remastered version of Skyrim. Quote-unquote, after months of discussion with Sony, we regret to say that while we have long been ready to offer mod support on PlayStation 4, Sony has informed us that they will not approve user mods the way they should work, where users can do anything they want for either Fallout 4 or Skyrim. Well, for the time being, the PS4 mods won't be getting support. The developer says it's open to doing so in the future. Now, I wonder just how long that's going to take. I mean, now, like, this could be a good thing, because now that something like this has happened, hopefully the modding community and gamers in general will push developers to make a move that will actually bring mod support to games now that they have seen and experienced firsthand what it's like to be so close near yet so far to getting something that you want on a game and you don't have a computer. Now, I've been modding for quite a long time. I have modded Fallout 3, I have modded Skyrim exponentially, I have created my own mods, and I have downloaded many more mods. A lot of the mods that I've used are usually lore-friendly additions to the game. I haven't actually done anything silly because I just honestly can't put Thomas the Train in a game, and I can kind of see that would be why, that would be a reason why they would need to take extra care if they were considering mod support, because there's no way in hell, let's face it, that they are going to allow, say, Rainbow Dash or Twilight Sparkle or anything like that to be implemented into a game like Skyrim or any other game made from Bethesda. That's just going to bring a copyright shitstorm, especially when it's on console. So, let's have some opinions here. Now that you've listened and you know what's going on, do you think, for all of you out there that have pre-ordered Skyrim, does not having mod support make you feel the same way I do? Are you going to want to be refunded as well, because something that can make the game infinitely more enjoyable and way more extensive and way more creative is now no longer being offered? Skyrim is a fun game in its own, but is the price tag of a new game really worth it for a game that you played probably many hundreds upon hundreds of hours, but just looks a little bit prettier this time? I mean, would you really want to pay that much more money for a better looking Skyrim? Now, a lot of people, they will. A lot of people will. And I'm totally okay with that. I would be doing it, but the mod support option just makes it feel like it's so much more worth it. But if the time comes when I do want to play Skyrim Remaster, I'd honestly rather wait for it to come on sale or to be offered on special. But that's the news, and if you want to read more on about it, literally go search it up anywhere and it will be the first thing that you find. In the meantime, this is Matheson King, Bear Gaming, giving you a little bit of a damage report on what's going on, and I'll see you next time, hopefully in a little bit of a better light. And my hopes that later on in our future we will see mods come to PS4 and other consoles. By the way, Overwatch is free this weekend on PS4, so grab it.